What are these teachers facing now? And there is actually a state mandate, an order for the schools to go back, true?
Yes, there is a state mandated order from our Commissioner of Education and from the governor here in the state of Florida. But let me tell you what we're up against. We are the epicenter of what's going on with coronavirus. We have a positivity rate that is double digit in the teens. We also have our ICU beds that continue to climb. And everybody knows that Florida has not done a very good job at handling the virus itself. And shame on us as adults who hoist this on to teachers as part of their responsibility. Listen, I don't know any teacher that doesn't want to go back to work. In fact, we get giddy with zeal, trying to theme out classrooms. Band directors are ready to go back. Counselors are ready to go back. Our entire educational village is ready to go back. Cafeteria workers and bus drivers and secretaries. But we want to do it safely. We want to have a plan, and we've had no national plan. We've had no statewide plan, and everybody has been left to their own devices. That is going to get people hurt and injured and killed in our schools with this virus.
The day the schools shut down, should not the number one priority have been the minute you shut those doors to start planning for how you were going to open them back up instead of scrambling around in a fire drill now to do this?
Dr. Phil, you're absolutely right. Our organization, the American Federation of Teachers, was the first organization to come out with a national plan. And we've gotten this plan not far through our Congress, nor through our federal administration, nor through the state government here in the state of Florida. We need an operational plan to give us some guidelines, some benchmarks, and some things that we need to go back. But if in the void of that, our public health officials have already told us, let's have a 14-day decline in a particular area, and then let's get under a 5% positivity rate. And then let's open up our schools. Let's see what happens. But we don't want to be a petri dish for the world to figure this out and then have casualties of war. This is unfortunate for us. We have a president that has declared war on this virus. So let's treat it as such. We've got to go in with a plan. We've got to have PPE. We've got to have funding. It's going to cost us more money to educate our kids than it has ever before. And we all know this.
And you say teachers are actually dipping into their own pocket to come up with personal protection equipment. And we're talking about shower curtains, we're talking about welders, we're talking about anything they can find to try and protect themselves, true?
They are. They're going into schools that were built for social interaction, not social distancing. And so now we're having to re-engineer these schools without the funding. They're putting up shower curtains. People are filling out wills here in the state of Florida. They're quitting at an alarming rate, saying because if they have comorbidities, if they have underlying issues, or if they're a healthy teacher that goes home to a sick parent or another child that may have some underlying issues. This is not fair to where we want to go and where we want to take children. Yes, we care about their academics, and yes, we care about their mental stability, but we also care about them being here on the earth. This is life or death because 43,000 cases of COVID have happened with kids under 18 in the state of Florida. That's not an insignificant number.
Now, you're actually suing the governor, and you're doing this for a purpose, trying to force a plan to be put in place, correct?
Yes, we simply want schools to open. We want to do it safely. And our governor and our commissioner of education have said, no matter what, hell or high water, you have to open up our schools in brick and mortar and offer that to students. And in Miami-Dade, in Broward County, in Hillsborough County, we are fighting hard against that simply because we don't have the virus under control. Let's turn our attention to the public health system, and let's turn our attention and get out of the business of politics, and let's deal with this with some grace and compassion. We're talking about teachers and cafeteria workers and bus drivers and kids, for God's sake. 2.8 million children in Florida. We love each and every one of them, and every one of them has an invaluable purpose in this life, and that's to make us a better people. And our American democracy depends on our public schools being right and fully funded.